My name is Sagar Shah, and I'm working as an art director with a ad agency in Canada called Gang and Lani Media. I started my career around 2011 or 2012 with Frameboxx. I came here to learn graphic design, the Photoshop, Illustrator, CorelDRAW, After Effects, and pre-production. I started working as a graphic designer with a agency in Bombay, Kriya Designs. I worked there for a year, and post that I started freelancing for about 2 years, I guess 2 to 3 years. Then I jumped to advertising as a junior art director with Autumn Winter Communications. Then I worked there for 4 years till I was an art director. And when I jumped in advertising, I started working on better brand. So I have worked on Integrity Clothing, Lawman Page 3, Rough Kids, and many more. So graphic design is basically a combination of art and tech. It's form of a visual communication through typography, photography, web, and different terms. Graphic design is used everywhere in all the mediums. Initially it started with print, now we are more into digital. So I can say everything that has been printed, yes, it is a part of graphic design. So there are two aspects in graphic design, one is print and the other is digital. So if we talk about print, there is everything, like consider from your branding, from the hoarding, from brochures, everything, every single thing which is printed and is designed, yes, that comes in graphic design. Where you talk about web or digital for say, so then there's social media, there's Facebook ads, there's websites, etc, etc. As we are moving towards digital, more of digital now, so yeah, so Facebook ads and social media posts and websites are the current graphic design. So some main basic skills is you need to know a little bit of drawing. I'm not saying you have to be an artist, but no, you need to know a little bit of drawing, a little bit of anatomy study, a little bit of color study, a little bit of light study. That really helps you when you are developing a design. Like for say if you are compositing for an ad, then you need to know everything. Yes, photography is very important. I wouldn't say like you have to do the advanced, but yes, at least you should have some light study or some framing. Like, you should be aware like how a portrait should look and how a landscape should look. You need to differentiate between those. So basic softwares are Photoshop and Illustrator. You should learn CorelDRAW as well. CorelDRAW is mainly used in India, but if you have or if you are working with international clients or if your company is working with international clients, then Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator is a must. You should also learn Lightroom so that it will help you edit pictures. So it completely depends on what you are interested in. If you are interested in typography, you can be a very good typographer. If you are interested in illustrations and if you are very good at drawing, yes, you can build your skill as an illustrator. Or if you are very good at branding, if you are very good at creating logos, creating brand identities for people, or in general, then you can be a brand specialist. Or like if you are good at Photoshop, yes, you can be a Photoshop retoucher too. So there are different aspects. But yeah, if you know everything, then you are like the perfect graphic designer everyone would want to hire. Now, as I said earlier, it completely depends on like what you are specializing in. Like if you are a complete graphic designer who can illustrate, who can composite, who can art direct, then yes, you can be an art director, then you can be a creative director and so on. But if you are, for example, if you are very good at drawing and if you are an illustrator, then yes, you can be a very good illustrator. And illustrators are like everywhere, like at all so they are basically digital artists. And then comes typographer. So now that's very technical and very intense. So starting salary also depends on few factors. The most important factor is your own work. How your portfolio is, how good your portfolio is, completely depends on that. Second factor is depends on the company where you are applying for. And the third factor is the company's clients. So now you may have a very good portfolio, you may have a very good company, but the company won't have very good paying clients. So you may earn like a little lesser than the whole industry. Or for example, if you are in tech, you'll earn a lot. completely depends. So just as a example, I'll say like, roughly in India currently people will pay around 15 to 20,000 rupees a month. A small design studio or a medium, like a mid-range design studio would pay that much to a entry-level graphic designer. Then if your portfolio is very good, if you are very good of an illustrator or if you are very good Photoshop artist, so then yes, you may get paid 30-40K also. And if you're opting for tech like app design or like web design or those big guns in the tech industries, then yes, you'll be paid more than 50K also. Now that depends completely. So see, to be a good freelancer, you need to be a good businessman because you are your own boss, right? So from the start till the end, it's just you and you. And a company is just like you are just one of the soldiers in a huge army. As simple as that. So see, now it's just a myth where people say freelancing is not safe. No, it depends on what kind of people you work with. If you have good clients of your own, if you can pitch them good ideas, if they are ready to invest in you, and yeah, if they are paying on time, then why not? But your job is pretty much secured if you are in a company, because nobody is going to fire you or nobody is going to delay your payment. Like there are very rare cases, like nobody does that. So you have a fixed salary, you have a team of your own, there is a senior on your head who will guide you everywhere. So that's a plus point in a company. So you get designations, you grow year by year, time by time. Whereas as a freelancer, I wouldn't suggest a fresher to start freelancing just right after college, because you need that experience. You need to be vocal. You need to know how to do business. You need to get people, you need to talk to people, you need to meet people. Then the work starts flowing. Then you have to pitch the idea, you have to work late nights on your own. Now, if you can pull it off, yes. But I would prefer have a strong portfolio, work in a company, take some experience, see how the world is shaping up to, what are the design trends, see what your senior is teaching you, what the company is leading you to, and then you can start your freelancing. Yes, a lot of words. I would say like to be a graphic designer, you need to just go out there, see what's happening, go observe, travel, watch a movie, read a book, sketch something, draw something, meet new people, talk to different people, be vocal about it. See, graphic design is a form of visual communication. So it's very important for you to be communicative. You have to communicate with other people. It's not just graphic designers. You have to meet people who are not from this field, like who are, for example, like photographers or like tech gurus. You don't know where you will find your inspiration and where. So I guess you should keep moving. If you feel you are stuck on a design, like if you're working on something, if you don't feel like there are times like we call it a creative block. So if the day you cannot do anything, yeah, just step out, go out, see a movie, or go on a small vacation, yeah, if you have that luxury and time, or like sketch it out, or read a book. Yes, it will really help you a lot when you are awake the next day. Yes, you'll be more than happy and fresh and creative. Just don't stop. The moment you stop, your process, your creative process on your head stops. So you have to keep moving. Keep your brain occupied. And yep, all the very best.